Be prepared for a tough time in 2023. APC Shettima to Nigerians. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The Vice Presidential Candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC, Senator Kashim Shettima, has urged Nigerians to brace up for a tough time in 2023. Shettima dropped a hint on Thursday in Abuja at an event organized by the All Progressive Congress Professional Forum with the theme Dissecting Their Sewage Manifesto. He warned that the country would go through some rough waters in the coming months and years. The vice presidential candidate said while he is an incurable optimist, he is also a realist, saying the nation cannot shield itself from the global realities and from the challenges in Ukraine. Shettima stated, "We are going to go through some rough waters in the coming months and years. This is why leadership is very crucial. 2023, it will be a watershed election in the history of this country." The former Borno State governor added, "What are the options available? Our political space is filled with a lot of careful snails. We have to provoke conversation without descending so low to engage in malicious concussion or dubious expression on personalities." Shettima took a swipe at the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, saying, "Peter Gringori, Obi is my friend, but Gringori has absolutely nothing to offer apart from dubious statistics. So in the choice before us, there is a difference between daylight and darkness." Now, I don't understand when Shettima became the mouthpiece of Nigerians. Did we ask him to dissect anybody for us? In fact, he's supposed to be so concerned about He's supposed to be concerned about, making sure he gets that position of vice presidential. Yes, now. That's what he's supposed to be doing. An illiterate who does not know what to write in an examination or start before the exam to enumerate why he will fail, so that he will not be blamed for his failures because he announced it before the exams. Shettima knows too well that him and Tinubu have absolutely nothing to offer Nigerians, and that was why he started on time to pass the message of more hardship and suffering for Nigerians. Please, fellow Nigerians, do not panic because Obi that is coming, and they hold the key to a prosperous Nigeria and better 2023 and ahead. The All Progressive Congress is a bandwagon of backwardness, sufferings, hardship, and killings. Such must not be rejected, and such must be rejected at the polls. All right. They are saying, Shettima is coming out to tell and say, go see Shege Pro Max. All right. 7 years ago, Shettima and Tinubu begged Nigerians to vote for their APC with heavy promises. Exactly. And asked Nigerians to stone them if they don't perform. Oh, I did not say that part. Today, same Shettima and his party are signaling to us that we have not seen their worst. 7 years on only, and what they did is to blame Nigerians except APC. Once you join APC, your sins have been forgiven. There is war in Ukraine. Their citizens are not dying of hunger like we do here. It is Nigeria under the APC that will talk about war in Ukraine causing hardship in Nigeria next year. Water is a few months old, but Nigerians have been long dying of hunger, unemployment, kidnappings, insecurity, Fulani jihadists, Boko Haram, cultism, abuse of human rights, disobedience to the rule of law. Long before the Ukraine war. Shettima, Tinubu, and the APC said should be ashamed of facing Nigerians to ask of their vote again. Exactly. They're shameless. The number of Nigerians who would vote for APC in 2023 will determine how many Nigerians that need psychiatrist attention. Now you talk more. Please, Shettima, tell Nigerians the tough time you have in package for them. What is in package? Oh my goodness. Are you blind? Can't you see the handwriting on the wall? More hardship and suffering. Yes, it is very dangerously glaring, but you should spread it out so that we will know. After all, there's a change, and After all, they changed, and we know that the change they promised us was to extinct Nigerians. So he made his own dimensions known the magnitude of how his own will be. All right. Now, 7 years ago, Shettima and Tinubu begged Nigerians to vote for APC with their heavy promises and asked Nigerians to stone them if they didn't perform. Today, same Shettima and his partly are signaling to us that we have not seen their worst. 7 years on only, what they did is to blame Nigerians except the All Progressive Congress. All right. All right. Today, same Shettima and his party are signaling to us that we have not seen their worst. 7 years on only, and what they did is to blame Nigerians except APC. Once you join APC, your sins are forgiven. War in Ukraine, their citizens are not dying of hunger like we do here. It is under the All Progressive Congress that we will talk about, rather, the war in Ukraine causing hardship in Nigeria next year. What is a few months old. But Nigerians have been dying of hunger and unemployment for a very long time. Have been dying of hunger and unemployment, killings, insecurity, Fulani jihadists, Boko Haram, cultism, abuse of human rights, disobedience to the rule of law, long before Ukraine war, Shettima, Tinubu, and the All Progressive Congress should be ashamed of facing Nigerians taking acts of their votes again. They are shameless. The number of numbers they will gain is to vote for the All Progressive Congress in 2023 will determine how many Nigerians that need. Oh, okay, I've said this before. Nigerians, so they're just supposed to tell on anything. You should have seen things, and All right. Okay, wow. Red Breed, who you be, man or woman? Richard Bob Madison, who feels it knows it all. And I feel it and know it. You got to feel it before you know it. A great exposition. All right. All right. Mr. Canvas, tell us what people will have for Nigerians. All right, well, at the end of the day, let us make sure we do the needful. Let us not stay inside the river and soap into our eyes.